Welcome back, everybody. Aaron and Zach here, btmreview.com. Continuing our Mega Man X playthrough. This is part 2, so as natural order would go, we're on Spark Mandrill because we have Chill Penguins. Freezy Pop Gun Buster.
Freezy Pop.
I love this song. Every single one of these videos, you're gonna see me gush about the level music.
Yeah.
I still try and, like, play these on my guitar and try and, like, transcribe them. I'd go see a Mega Man cover band all day long.
Yeah.
Have you heard the mini bosses? Obviously, they're probably the more famous, probably the biggest one.
I don't think I have.
But the thing, they're really cool. But they usually just, at least from last time I checked in with them, I mean, they were doing just the classic Mega Man stuff. Nobody touches this one for some odd reason. Look at those fucking drum fills. Those like electronic.
I always die at this guy every time.
Oh, really?
At least once or twice,
You
yeah.
suck. I'm just kidding. This guy's easy. I could literally not die throughout the whole main game, but like once you get to Sigma's Fortress, then it's like, you know, that damn spider.
Yeah, that's the guy that I always die on in the fortress.
Ah, you are one pathetic loser. Big gulps, huh?
This is always just the guy that I have trouble with for some reason.
You are just...
I die a couple times.
That's whack, man. Gosh, it's like I keep forgetting this is pre-recorded. I want to steal the controller from you and just be like, let me do it. Did you ever do that with your brothers or family growing up? Like, you'd beat this for me.
Mm-hmm.
I never did that. Like, it was always like a pride thing. I didn't want somebody else contributing to my completion of a game, because I wouldn't feel like it. I beat it, you know. My dad, he would play. He went through a time where he played video games with us, and I remember he got real into Final Fantasy, and he'd do it if he got real stressed out. With a boss, he'd be like, beat it for him. If I was ahead of him, you know, on my game, he'd tell me to beat it for him. I'm like, how could you sleep at night, Dad? I couldn't do it. That's like the kind of person that would just like watch the cutscenes on YouTube these days. Like if you just want the story.
Yeah.
How many times?
Finally.
I know. I was at 6, 5.
Shitty fucking playing. Those enemies always made me laugh. I always like that they changed it to where, like in the old ones, you had to equip the weapon you wanted to fill up before you got those refills.
I like how it just kind of does it in the order of them. Yeah. You prefer the old way?
No. Yeah, okay. I like this one better.
Because you get enough of them. It's annoying to... You need the... that's tough. I can get that, but... There you go.
Yeah, you gotta do like the freaking dash jump where you push them both at the same time. If you have the tornado, you can kill those guys really fast.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Hey man, I told you, man, I had to buy this game recently and replay through it.
Jeez. This is what I get for not having the motion capture, or not the motion capture, the capturing device or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I would have did this one all day long. This game, it don't take no time to really play through it. How much trouble did you have? How much trouble did you have when you got to Sigma? If you had trouble on the bubble guy.
You know, I didn't have that much. The part I died on the most, I think, is like the very beginning where you're jumping on the platforms.
Oh yeah, that part.
Because I'm so fucking like...
That part was shitty, yeah.
He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna get this guy right.
How come he's like, why does he know exactly where he left off when he's like frozen? Don't you think he'd be like, oh shit, what happened? You know? I love the animations in this game.
I like that ending animation. It looks like he just got punched in the face.
No, I like it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was commenting on. I love the animations and stuff.
Like they're in a boxing match.
What do you think about, I mean, we'll get to it obviously, but what do you think about the final Sigma form?
it's the hardest boss in the game.
Sigma's always the hardest boss in the game. They get harder too. Like when you play X2, X3, X4, they're just a pain in the ass. Some of them they get to the point where it's not even fun. Like it's like, God, this is just. The rest of the game was fun, and I think that's what my thing was. Like I'd get all the way to the end and I'd die, and it just, I don't know. I still felt like I got the satisfaction out of the game.
You ever play these games and like you start sucking, and then you just get like to a point where you're not doing any better, and you just keep getting worse and worse?
Well, you get frustrated.
You're so frustrated.
Yeah. I love this song. Dude, so like I said,
my boner got bigger.
Well, like I said, I got this game when it was new. I didn't actually beat it until 96, and because I had played it a million times, but I had always gotten to the final Sigma, and I could never beat it. Right. So did you have any games like that where you played tons, but you never actually beat them, or it took you actually years to beat a game? But you still loved it. Like it was still a classic, even though you never actually completed it.
The original Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never beat that game as a kid.
I never actually beat it either. But I never really. I don't know. I had Donkey Kong Country 2. I never owned Donkey Kong Country 1.
See, I never owned the second one.
And the second one I've played the first one since, but. Oh, the second one destroys the first one. It's just everything the first one is, but a little bit better in every department, you know?
Yeah.
I actually played that yesterday at a buddy's house. We busted it out on his 65-inch curve LED on my Retron 5. It looked beautiful. You'd think a game like that might look like shit.
So you got your Retron 5 and it's working now?
Yeah, it is. They sent it back, and I tried it out for the first time yesterday in fear that it wasn't going to be working, but we played that thing for nearly 8 hours, and it never overheated. It wasn't hot at all, so they fixed it.
Did you see that Nintendo's making a classic freaking little system? And
that's definitely a topic that we should probably... You didn't go down there and get that shit? What are you doing?
I didn't want that.
Why do you want it?
That one's just the one up.
So?
This is the one that has the upgrade.
You gotta be a completionist, man. I can't leave anything unturned in this game. I have to get all of it. So serious.
Every time I get this, I always like... I can't just get it and keep going. I have to break some of those blocks myself.
Oh, you gotta break I gotta break all of them. I do.
Oh my god, I'm not that bad.
Yeah, I break every one of them. It's fun. And it's like a completionist thing. What's the matter with you? That's driving me crazy. You just walked away from it. How perfect that those blocks were there right next to where Dr. Wily put the helmet capsule. Dude, if Dr. Wily really loved X, he would have given him one of those little yellow helmets, those little fucks.
You mean Dr. White?
Dr. White, sorry.
Dr. White, yeah.
Yeah, he would have given him the helmets those little yellow fucks have, because nothing pierces those damn things.
Yeah.
Jeez, man, be patient. You're never going to beat Storm Eagle if you're...
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm never fucking patient. That's why I hate the platform jumps. And whenever I die, I just get more impatient and want to do it faster the next time.
This is like the this level for some reason reminds me of the Sonic 2 airbase level.
Mm-hmm. I think I died on him too.
Oh, on him?
Yeah.
Gosh, man.
I don't remember how, but I think I did. It might have been during the boss rush part at the end.
Well, I mean, you're going out of order at this point, so you're choosing the harder route. So maybe it's not such a big deal. Because I never beat these guys out of order, so it's always easy. So you dying on him was like, huh? But his patterns are so easy now. I mean, like, I got them all down, Pat. I mean...
He's a fuck.
What's your favorite boss death? Like, what's the best boss... Oh, my God. That's okay. You're not using his weakness, so it's whatever. What's your favorite boss death? You know, we talked about Spark Mandrill getting that punch face. But, like, what's the most, like... dramatic, coolest death of a boss in a game, in an old school game?
Any game?
Yeah. Oh, keep it old school. I mean, obviously, these newer games can cheat with actors and stuff. But like, what about those old games?
Nothing's really coming to mind right now.
Dude, the greatest boss death of all time is Super Shredder. When he purposely walks to the edge and then he goes, and he like kills himself. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
I wish they'd put that on the freaking...
Yeah, I wish they put that on the Wii. Yeah, eShop, yeah.
Maybe they could do like, if the NES one does good, they can do a Super NES one.
It's really random how they put movie shit in that game.
The weird clouds in the background. Oh, we better end this one.
Well, that's the end of part 2. We're going to be right back. What boss did you tackle next?
Elephant Dude, I think.
Elephant Dude. Flame Mammoth, he means. All right, catch you guys on part 3. We'll be back.